Blackhawks, and happy Friday. In this week's episode of the BHB, you'll see an inside look into the Hip Hop Homies, BSU, Baked Bear,
and so much more.
I swear she's destined for the screen. Closest thing to Michelle Pfeiffer that you've ever seen. Oh, lady, running down to the riptide, taking away to the dark.
What's going on, Blackhawks? I'm Brooke Anderson.
And I'm Alyssa Alexander. Did you know that North Korea and Cuba are the only places where you can't buy Coca-Cola? And you're watching the Blackhawk Buzz.
Girls basketball beat Campo Verde 49-41 on Tuesday night. Tonight they play McClintock here at Williams Field. Tomorrow they play Higley at Higley. Both games start at 5:30.
With the pandemic came a whole new direction in the world of education. Diego and John explored online learning and how the learning experience of those students differ from us here on campus.
Chances are, if you're watching this, you're currently here, at the Williams Field High School campus. Probably in a class surrounded by students wearing masks and the ability to raise your hand and have your teacher walk right to you. However, what is it like for students who don't really have that option? What is it like to take online education and live out your school year behind a laptop in your own home?
Well, teaching online was a bit of a whirlwind because it was all of a sudden at the end of our remote learning, had to do a couple of trainings, and we just met virtually. It was all over just kind of a webinar.
It wasn't like a set in stone decision. It kind of just like happened right out of the blue. I thought about it with how high risk my dad is. I sat there, I thought about it for even more, and I said, yeah, this is probably the best decision.
With this being a new experience, there can come a few troubles for both students and teachers when it comes to getting used to new online learning.
Again, it varies on the person, but it can get very easy to be distracted. Especially if you're having a day where you're just not motivated and you know that if you don't complete an assignment today, you're gonna be fine. You can honestly find your mind in so many different areas.
I think one of the main struggles was communication. A struggle sometimes to get some of them to communicate back or just let me know kind of what was going on and if they had any questions. But it also, teaching online, we actually just use Canvas. So I was already well versed in Canvas.
Finally, we asked what you would say to any student thinking about online school but are not prepared for a new experience this school year.
For the situation we find ourselves in right now with the whole COVID pandemic, I would say, and especially in the state of Arizona, I would say I would recommend it because yes, while the students deserve a solid education, online still offers that. And I would say for the situation right now, I would highly recommend online.
If you would like to learn any additional information about online learning, please speak with the counselor. This has been Diego Esquivel and John Brister reporting for the BHB. Now back to the studio.
If you're interested in participating in track and field, they're having a preseason workout Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 2:45 p.m.
The Black Student Union is a club on campus all about community, support, and diversity. Our very own Kaylee Mazurowski gives us deeper insight about how they are bringing awareness to Williams Field.
What is the BSU?
The BSU is the Black Student Union. It's a club where minority students can come, have a safe haven. It's also a club where students of different religions, whatever, can come and feel safe and, learn more about Black culture.
This club is important to me because Black people aren't really treated the same as others. We experience more discrimination than some other people in the world. And really, just because you're not Black doesn't mean discrimination can't happen to you. It can really happen to anybody, and it can really hit close to home to you, like it hit close to home to me with my father's passing and his police brutality case.
For me, I'm passionate about this because it allows me to, give back and give students the same opportunity I had when I was in high school.
What I take away from this club is that BSU really, it educates you more on like the Black Lives Matter movement. Like, it's not just a protest, it's not a trend, it's none of that. It's just, that's what they're trying to tell you why they're doing Black Lives Matter and why like they're fighting for this and why they stand behind it. And also, they do treat each other like family. It's like you mess with one, you mess with all, you fight one, you fight all. So it's like they're always there for each other as well.
I want to take a second to personally thank everyone at the Black Student Union for this opportunity. And after everything, you may be wondering, how do I join? Well,
Just show up. Show up to room 207 on Wednesdays at 2:20, and we'll be there. You know, we're always accepting new members. This is a club for everyone, and bring a new friend every time you come. Bring a friend.
Follow the Instagram, all right? The Instagram, kids, the Instagram, at bsu.wf.
Students, are you interested in joining the Army?
If so, you can speak with Sergeant Ron Warner in the Career Center on Monday, January 25th during all lunches. The Baked Bear sells unique and delicious ice cream sandwiches. Matthew and Kenny went down to the Santan Mall to find out more about the shop.
The Baked Bear is a small ice cream sandwich shop located in the Santan Mall. We sat down with the manager to get the inside scoop.
So the Baked Bear was founded in California by two brothers who one day were just wanting to do something a little bit different with ice cream sandwiches in general, and so they decided to make them out of cookies.
With such a unique item comes a unique form of creation.
So basically when you would come in here to make an ice cream sandwich, you choose two cookies that you'd want to do. You can mix and match them, or you can do brownies, and then you choose any ice cream in the middle. At the end, you can add toppings for 75 cents or warm it up. I would recommend the Baked Bear to anybody that has a major sweet tooth because you can get anything from a variety of chocolate to vanilla to sweet, and it's definitely something that you would want to go with your family or on a date night or anything where you're just feeling sweet.
With such a variety comes a different style of ice cream sandwich.
So we're different because we make sandwiches out of cookies, brownies, you can get sundaes, so it's not just ice cream. So if you're not feeling just ice cream by itself and want to spice it up, you can get like a sandwich with cookies if you wanted, or brownies. We also have Pizookies as well. The most popular menu item is definitely the cookie sandwich. Specifically, the chocolate chip cookie sandwich is our best seller. And ice cream wise, the Bear Batter ice cream is our most popular ice cream.
So there you have it, Blackhawks. Be sure to check out the Baked Bear in the Santan Mall. This has been Kenny Davis and Matthew Guerrero.
Do you have any interest in the production of film and TV? Video Production One will prepare you for a career in the video industry by providing you with technical skills in camera operation and video editing using Adobe Premiere Pro software. Students will learn to express their creativity visually through creation of movie trailers, PSAs, comedic skits, short documentaries, and infomercials. Students will take their ideas and flush them out with script writing, storyboarding, acting, filming, and editing. If cinema and editing appeal to you, be sure to register for Video Production One today.
News from the Career Center. Seniors, it is very important that you complete your FAFSA as soon as possible. Jasmine Mercado is on campus ready to meet with you regarding community colleges on Mondays and Wednesdays in the Career Center.
The wrestling team hosts Skyline tomorrow here at Williamsfield at 10 a.m. We will have scores for you next week, Blackhawks.
The Hip Hop Homies is a unique dance group that is for kids with Down syndrome. Brooke and I sat down with the founder and teachers to find out what it's all about.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's go!
The Hip Hop Homies is a dance club located in Gilbert, Arizona for kids with Down syndrome.
My name is Carol Tingy. I started the Hip Hop Homies. It's actually a group of 11 kids with Down syndrome that range in age from 16 to 55. We have such a blast and we all get together once a week for dance class and then we perform different places.
When they're not busy performing, they're constantly practicing every week.
Our actual group has been together for about 2.5 years now.
We talked to the Hip Hop Homies teachers about how they got started.
Carol called me. She called us and I jumped right on it because it sounded so fun.
Our experience working with the kids it's been incredible. I mean, These kids, honestly, at the end of the day, change our lives more than they think.
All my friends with Down syndrome just absolutely love music and dancing, and you've never been to a funner dance party than if you go to one with the kids with Down syndrome. They just dance their hearts out, and all of a sudden I thought, why are we not having a hip hop class?
A typical day at rehearsal is definitely hard to define. It's always different day to day, but honestly, like, to put just a title to it, it's just a happy, energetic, lively class.
After hearing more about the Hip Hop Homies, Alyssa and I wanted to know just how they have created a bond with the students.
I think they've created a bond with me. That's their gift, honestly, is they have just such unconditional love and they just extend that freely. And so I would say it's just been my privilege to be able to get to be with them.
I mean, I think I can speak for both of us when I say that our love for these kids, and when I say kids, like, they're genuinely our kids. Like, I feel like we've just bonded with them on such like a deep level. I mean, we get greeted every single day, every single second of the hour that we have with hip hop with just like huge hugs.
Alyssa and I had a blast at the rehearsal. We decided to ask Kara what upcoming events the Hip Hop Homies are performing.
We have some performances upcoming, January 27th.
The Hip Hop Homies would love to see you at their next performance. This has been Brooke and Alyssa. Now back to the studio.
The boys and girls soccer team both played against Millennium Wednesday night. We will have an update on those scores next week.
Boys basketball lost to Campo Verde 53-61 on Tuesday. Tonight they play McClintock, and tomorrow they play Higley here at Williamsfield. Both games start at 7.
Ever got a flat tire and not want to spend the money for someone to change it? Ethan and Harmon teach you how to fix it all by yourself.
Ever had a flat tire? This is Ethan and Harmon teaching you how to change it yourself. First, put the parking brake in place. Next, locate your spare tire kit and take out the tools. Then, loosen the lug nuts with your tire iron. Then, align the jack with your car's pinch weld. After that, lift the vehicle off the ground with your jack. Next, locate your spare tire. Then, remove it from the vehicle. Next, remove the lug nuts from the tire. Then, remove the tire. Place the spare tire on the car. After placing the lug nuts, tighten them in a star pattern. Then, put the flat tire in your car and lower the car with the jack. This has been How to Change a Tire with Ethan Klaus and Harmon Brecky. Now, back to the studio.
That's all we have for this week's episode. Be sure to follow us on Instagram at WF_BHB.
If you want to rewatch any of your favorite BHB highlights, check us out at the Blackhawk Buzz YouTube channel.
Have a great weekend. Remember to tune in next week for an all-new episode of the Blackhawk Buzz.